My name is Catherine Cranston, and today I will be speaking to you about the Fair Pay to Play Act. Imagine being the star of your university's football team. Fellow students and alumni are passing you on campus or at the local grocery store, chanting your name, shaking your hand, taking pictures, and asking for your autograph. Most would assume you are living the life with shelter and meals and are happy and excited about the attention and fame. What we fail to realize is in the evenings, this athlete returns to his or her apartment or a friend's couch and struggles to wrestle together enough money to buy food for dinner. Seems a little off, right? Thousands of college athletes face this dilemma today. These young adults are spending every waking moment in the gym, the classroom, or on the field, not allowing them the opportunity to earn money towards tuition and housing, causing food insecurities and high dropout rates. The Fair Pay to Play Act is a California statute signed into law on September 30th, 2019. This law will allow collegiate athletes to acquire endorsements, sponsorships, and even hire an agent while still maintaining athletic eligibility. This law also allows college athletes at California schools the ability to negotiate with video game publishers for their avatars to appear in college sports video games. They can also be paid to sponsor summer camps for young athletes and sign endorsement deals with apparel companies, sports beverages, car dealerships, and businesses that would pay for an athlete's public stamp of approval. In an interview with the New York Times, Governor Gavin Newsom said, "Every single student in the university can market their name, image, and likeness. They can go and get their YouTube channel and they can monetize it. The only group that can't are athletes. Why is that?" Even Bernie Sanders tweeted, "College athletes are workers. Pay them." While the act is a game changer in California, college athletes won't experience any changes to their collegiate experience anytime soon. The act doesn't go into effect until January 1st of 2023, and the athletes who stand to gain the most financially from the law are currently in middle school or junior high. In the meantime, according to a Sports Illustrated article from October of 2019, lawmakers from a variety of states, such as Florida, Illinois, Pennsylvania, and Colorado, have all filed similar bills in their respective states. However, this law doesn't come without controversy. The National Collegiate Athletic Association, also known as the NCAA, is the governing body of college sports and believes it will give California schools an unfair advantage when recruiting potential players and would create a huge imbalance of talent. The NCAA also believes this law will push college sports towards professionalism. The NCAA warned that they may not allow any California schools from competing in NCAA championships because of the law. Some schools, such as Ohio State, have already stated that they would not compete against any California schools. Andrew Zimbalist, author of the novel The Bottom Line: Observations and Arguments on the Sports Business, states, "If we pay the star football player, do we also pay the first violinist in the school orchestra?" Zimbalist also addresses the issue of how these college athletes are already receiving a full-ride scholarship, which includes tuition, room and board, book money, and emergency funds. In actuality, according to the NCAA, only 59% of college athletes are receiving some level of academic aid. And when I say some, I mean a good chunk of that 59% is most likely only receiving a couple $100s towards books, not a full ride scholarship. According to the 2011 report entitled The Price of Poverty in Big Time College Sports, written by Mark Edelman, he confirms that there are 85% of college athletes on scholarships that are living below the poverty line. While university and coaches continue to reap the rewards of winning athletic programs, these student athletes deliver talents week after week, driving interest for the university through new student applications, logo wear, and sponsorship deals. Unfortunately, the student athlete doesn't reap any of these benefits, falling even further into debt and time-starved. Former coach and NCAA critic John Shoup told Forbes magazine, "The coaches are making millions of dollars and they're coaching players whose parents live below the poverty line. If you're a reasonable person, it's insane to build a $150 million recruiting facility, pay your head coach $10 million, the rest of your staff 20 million cumulative and then say there's not enough to help the players? Other deciding factors on whether a student leaves college for a professional career is the financial inability for the athlete to support their families. Javian Clowney, former defensive end, reported, "If I would have had the chance to take care of my family through college, I would have probably stayed in college." By receiving some sort of compensation, college athletes will not entertain the opportunity of leaving college early, and graduation rates will skyrocket. An increase in graduation rates will also leave these individuals the opportunity to make something of themselves beyond their sport. Because there are nearly, in quotes, half a million NCAA student athletes and fewer than 2% are moving on to the professional level, it is critical that these athletes think about their lives beyond their athletic careers. Similarly, if an athlete becomes injured and is unable to return to play, having a degree would position them for a professional career. As college sports continue to generate billions of dollars in revenue, student athletes are working 40+ hours a week on the field and are struggling to stay above the poverty line. And while some may be receiving an athletic scholarship, a higher percentage are not. Between balancing the academic workload and practice/game schedule, I believe all student athletes should have the ability to be compensated. By supporting the Fair Pay to Play Act and similar legislation in your state, we may finally level the playing field and offer student athletes the opportunity to be compensated for all of their hard work. Thank you.